So today we are going to talk about how to get an abundance mindset. So this video will be in 4 parts. So first part will be the introduction to what an abundance mindset is, and next will be the difference between scarcity mindset and an abundance mindset, and third part will be the practical ways using which you can implement abundance mindset in your own life, and fourth will be the affirmations which will keep you aligned, keep you grounded. So let's start the video. So abundance mindset is a belief that there's enough success, happiness and love for everyone, and you don't have to compete with anyone to become successful, and you don't have to feel threatened by anyone else's happiness or their success. It helps us to encourage all the difficulties or all the negative situation in our life with optimism. That is the belief that good things will happen and it's just a bad phase, and you will get through all the difficulties and all the obstacles, and you will become more wiser and more mature. Whereas scarcity mindset, on the other hand, it's a belief which will constantly make you think that there's not enough success for everyone, and you need to intentionally sabotage them or give them bad advice so that they will fail, and that will increase your chance of being successful. And it will constantly make you depressed, anxious, and you will fear things because you think that okay, I failed at this thing, then I will never be successful because it was my only chance and I will not get any opportunities again. And you think that you have to be perfect in everything because it's fitted in your mind that if you want to be successful, then you have to be perfect in everything. You need to have all the skills, which is not true. And you are always jealous. You are always, you feel disappointed when someone else gets a job or is living their dream life, because you think that now that they are getting to live their dream life, then that means that you will not get that chance again. To explain you the difference between scarcity mindset and abundance mindset, I would like to introduce these two characters, Priya and Tanya. So Tanya here has an abundance mindset, whereas Priya has scarcity mindset. So Tanya, she thinks that everyone can win. She is not jealous just because people around her are getting more and more successful, because she knows that even she can become successful, and if she keeps working hard, she will eventually get there. And she's genuinely happy for people around her because she knows that they deserve it, and she knows that they worked so hard for their dreams, and it's really fair that even they get to be happy in their life. And she is always happy. She is at peace knowing that everything will work out for her. She's not stressed. She doesn't overthink about things, or she doesn't overthink about future, because she knows that if she keeps working hard or if she is committed towards her goals, then there's nothing to fear, and she can eventually have the dream life that she always wanted. She's grateful for the things which is already present in her life, all the abundance that she already has. She knows that if she fails at something, then there's nothing to be embarrassed about, because she knows that it's just part of her life. I did a mistake, I learned from it, and I'm going to make sure that I will never repeat those mistakes again. And if I fail at something, that doesn't mean that I'm a failure or a loser, because failing is just a part of our life. We try new things, we fail at some things, we get good at some things. So it's nothing to be afraid of, or it's nothing to be embarrassed of, because at least I tried. That is how she thinks. She genuinely gets inspired from other people's hard work, because she doesn't think that it's just because of luck or just because of connection. She knows that they worked so hard to fulfill their goals, or they work so hard towards their dreams, and even she's going to do the same. And she does not feel like giving up just because she failed one time, or just because she made a mistake, because she knows that it will eventually help her to get more and more better. Whereas Priya, on the other side, she thinks that only few people can win, only few people can become successful, and if she wants to succeed in her life, or if she wants her dreams to come true, then she need to be perfect at everything. Let's say study, sports, extracurricular activities, she need to be perfect at everything. And if she doesn't do better than everyone, then she is just going to fail, or then she will lose her chance to be successful. And she has this limited belief that only few people get the opportunities, and if people around her are getting successful, then she feels jealous of their success, and she thinks, or she tries to reassure herself, that it's just because of luck and connection. And if she had that same luck or connection, then even she would have been successful. Instead of working hard, she keeps procrastinating. And if she fails at something, then she, feels like giving up, because she thinks that she just does not deserve good things. And she thinks that failing at something will make you a failure or a loser, and she's embarrassed to fail at something because she thinks that it's only going to make her a failure. She underestimates herself because she has this limiting belief that she will never get those things, and she's not grateful for all the things or all the abundance that she already have in her life, because she's constantly focused on things which she doesn't have in her life, instead of being focused on what she already has. And because of this, she is constantly depressed, anxious, and she operates from a place of fear. So that is why she can never be committed to one thing, because we are just a human. We will make mistakes, even if that things, or even if those things are meant to work out for us, we'll still make mistakes in those things, because mistakes will only help you to get more and more better. But she does not think like that. That is why she give up easily. She don't have that faith, she don't have that trust in herself that she could do it. And she's constantly in this cycle of comparing herself to other people. So one of the things which keeps us stuck in scarcity mindset is that it's really easy for us to focus on things that which we don't have, instead of focusing on things which we already have. So start writing things down, or start asking yourself that what are the things which you are genuinely grateful for, and make a gratitude journal if you want to. You don't have to be guilty for having anything but a positive mindset, because sometimes we are depressed, sometimes we become negative, and sometimes we can only focus on things which we don't have in our life, and that's okay. That's just a phase, it will pass. I'm not saying that you need to pretend that your life is perfect, and you have to pretend that everything is working out, or like you need to pretend that everything is going good in your life, because it's not. Accept this, but have genuine gratitude for the things which you already have in your life. Okay. And you need to accept that there may be some things which other people are grateful for, or let's say if they had that thing which you have, they would be so grateful, they would be so happy. But that thing is not working out for you, that thing just seems that it's not right for you, and it's okay. You don't need to feel guilty about that. You don't need to feel that maybe you're not grateful, or maybe you're just taking everything for granted. You're not, because it's fine. Some people may feel grateful for the things which you have, but it's not working out for you, and it's normal, and it happens with everyone. So you don't need to feel guilty about that, because if you feel guilty about that, then it will stop you from having genuine gratitude for things which you truly love in your life. So, let's say you have genuine people around you. So you can, write them a letter. I'm not saying to, post them the letter or, give them the letter. It's totally up to you. But write them the letter and write down the reasons why you're so grateful that they are in your life, and that will make you feel more grateful for their presence, and that will make you realize that you're not alone. Because sometimes we all feel that we are alone, we don't have anyone in our life who supports us or who are genuinely happy for us, but we are just ignoring things sometimes. And if you write this letter, or like if you write a letter to them, then it will really make you realize that you're not alone, you have people who care for you, who supports you. And then you will eventually become more and more grateful for all the genuine people you have in your life. So the negative people around you are like infection. The more time you spend with them, the more their mindset seeps into you. So I'm not saying that you need to cut them off, because maybe they genuinely care for you, maybe they genuinely supports you, they love you, and that doesn't mean that you need to cut them off. But you can listen to podcasts or read self-help books to keep yourself grounded, to keep your energy aligned towards your goals. Because when you listen interviews or podcasts of successful people, it really keeps you motivated, it really inspires you to keep going, to keep working hard. And if you keep listening to their stories of how they kept going even if things seemed like they will not work out for them, or how they moved past their difficulties or their struggles, and if they have the same experience as you, then it will definitely going to motivate you, it will definitely going to inspire you to keep working hard and to not give up. So instead of viewing life as a competition, you are choosing to see life as source of abundance. You're choosing to see that just because someone else is becoming successful, that doesn't mean that I cannot be successful. Because we are constantly being told by people around us, let's say our teachers, our parents, our friends, or even in movies or series, we are constantly being told that if we want to be extraordinary at something, or if we want to be successful at something, then we have to be perfect, or we have to do better than everyone around us. So let's say you always have to be the topper in your class, or like the option of failing is not acceptable. You have to be perfect in everything. But instead of seeing life as something which is not abundant, or instead of following something which is toxic, why not we choose to celebrate other people's happiness? Why not we genuinely feel happy for people around us for living their dream life or for getting their dream job, instead of feeling jealous, instead of feeling threatened by their success? Because it shows that you are telling universe that I'm not insecure, I do not feel that opportunity is limited, I trust in you, and I know that you will provide me with more and more and more opportunities. And that way you will definitely going to attract more opportunities, and you will definitely going to become successful or live your dream life. Because you know that there is plenty of success, and if you're generally happy for people around you, then it will create a mutual support. Because like just imagine you're becoming successful or you're living your dream life, and people around you from whom you expect genuine happiness, or from whom you expect genuine or mutual support, they are jealous of you. They doubt your hard work, they think that it's just because of your luck, and they do not appreciate you. How do you feel? You will feel so bad, because those are the people from whom you expected genuine happiness, or like genuine mutual support. Why not you give people around you mutual support and be genuinely happy for them, so that when you will live your dream life, or when you will have the dream profession that you always wanted, then even you will have people around you who will be genuinely happy for you and who wouldn't feel jealous or envious, and who wouldn't wish to see your downfall. So sometimes when things doesn't work out, or you're just in a bad phase, we revert to our old ways. We start seeing negative in everything. Let's say things didn't work out for you. For example, you tried so hard, but still you made a mistake, but still you failed. So at that point, we revert to our old ways. So we tell ourselves that we are not good enough, or we just cannot do anything right, and that we deserve to fail, and we are just a loser, we are just a failure. So instead of telling yourself that, or when you suddenly think like that, then turn it into a positive thing by saying yourself that there were so many negative times in my life, there were so many times when I felt that I just couldn't do it anymore and I need to give up, but you didn't. You kept going, and you became more wiser, you became more mature, you had more knowledge. And it's just a bad phase, and bad phase is not equal to a bad life. And it's just, tell yourself that it's just a difficult time. I know that this will going to teach me something, so let's just learn the lesson and move on, and make sure that we do not do this mistake again and again. And let's work hard. Things may seem like it's tough, but it will work out. And yeah, believe in yourself. So these are the affirmations which really worked for me, and I really recommend you to use them when, let's say, you're stressed or you're anxious or you don't know that things will work out or not. During that time, it's a great help, trust me. So that is it for today, and if you like my video, then like, share and subscribe my channel for more mindset related content. And you can tell me in the comments how you turn your scarcity mindset into an abundant one, because I would love to know. And yeah, that is it. Bye.